an unboxing and review of the Comica Vimo C, that coming up right after this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Ryan. On this channel we do a lot of tips, tricks, and reviews, mostly drone and photography related. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing. Really appreciate it. So as I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Comica Vimo C. Just a disclaimer, Comica did send me this mic to review for free. They are not paying me for this review, so any thoughts or impressions are purely my own. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into the packaging. As you can see, the Comica Vimo C is a dual transmitter microphone system, has one receiver, also has a charging case. It does say it's supported for phones, cameras, and computers. On the other side, you see that there looks like 3 kits. The C1 kit, which is just a transmitter and receiver, a C2 kit, which is 2 transmitters and a receiver, and this is the C3 kit, which includes 2 transmitters, a receiver, and the battery charging case. So let's go ahead and open the box and see what's inside. Comes in a nice neoprene case. This is kind of a pseudo soft shell case. And it looks like inside you have a user's manual, you have some stickers, you have your warranty card. Alright, so inside the soft shell case, here is the microphone system. Inside the charging case, you have 2 transmitters. There's transmitter 1. When I pulled it out, you can see that it's now looking to pair with probably the receiver. There we go. It has a nice IPS display on it. And of course the second transmitter. In the top here, it looks like we have a series of different cables. Let's go ahead and get all those out. Silica gel. Feels like a wind muff of some sort, and another wind muff. This is a USB-A to USB-C cable. We have a 3.5mm cable here with a TRS on one side and a TRRS on the other side. This would be used for like your smartphones and those sorts of things that require a TRRS cable. In this package we have another 3.5mm cable with a TRS on each side. This would be traditionally for your digital SLRs and mirrorless cameras, those sorts of things that take a TRS cable. In this package it looks like we have a USB-C to 3.5mm female adapter. This is if you're going to be using it in a cell phone that does not have a 3.5mm jack. It's also nice that they include another USB-C female end in case you need to charge or add additional accessories. These are a rubberized silicone. Looks like it would just slide right over the top. Just like that. And there is that. So taking a look at the receiver, let's go ahead and pull this protective cover off. So on the front you see we have a nice IPS display. On this side you have your USB-C that can be used for charging as well as to monitor using the headphone adapter. You have volumes A and B. And on this side you have your 3.5mm jack where you would plug your TRS to TRS cable or TRS to TRS cable in. And you have a power button. This also doubles as a mute button. And on the back you have a spring-loaded clip. And then the bottom you have two metal contacts to charge it while it's in the charging case. Looking at the transmitters, let's go ahead and pull this dead cat off of there. You can see we have a power, which is also doubles as your mute button. This appears to be a linking button. From what I've read, these automatically will pair to each other as soon as you pull them out of the case. So that's everything that is included in the package. Again, this is the C3 package. Now, one of the most impressive parts is this thing is only $139. We're going to be directly comparing this to the DJI microphone system. Very similar setup. You've got your charging case, two transmitters, one receiver. So we'll see how it compares audio quality wise, and we'll get into those tests right now. So now this is the first time you've heard the Vimo C by Comica. We're going to go ahead and do a range test. While I do this range test, Comica says that this microphone is good to about 200 meters, which is about 660 feet. I can get a clear line of sight all the way back there to where Santa Claus is. If you can see him, that's about 550 feet. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue walking backwards, and I'm going to read this sheet that they gave me with some just introductions and specs and those sorts of things on this mic system. So Comica's new wireless microphone Vimo C is a 2.4 gigahertz dual channel mini wireless microphone. It carries out Ultra CD quality professional lossless sound. It supports one-click denoise to bring back a pure, clear sound. We'll wait till this car passes us. With the newly updated wireless technology, the delivery is more stable, and the multifunctional charging case offers up to 20 hours of usage. Now you can kind of see I keep turning my back to the camera. A lot of times these microphone systems work better line of sight, so when I'm facing this way, so we'll see if that plays any part of any kind of breakup that we're getting. Adding to its extra strong capability, could be used on phones, computers, and cameras to respond to market requirements. Performance, which is definitely suitable for vlogging, video shooting, live streaming, interviews, online meeting, and podcasts, etc. I think I'm about at the halfway point. So we're at about 250 feet, I guess, right now. We'll confirm that on a map here shortly. Ultra compatible. The Vimo C adopts condenser capsules with 48 kilohertz internal DSP. There are various modes for multiple choices. The visitors avoid peak in recording. All these modes could definitely meet consumers' diversified requirements. hotspots that are in this area. We're obviously in a residential area, so there's lots of Wi-Fi hotspots. So keep that in mind in this. They say 200 meters under ideal conditions. We did make it to about 550 feet. So we'll see if there were any breakups, anything like that when I turn my back to the camera, if there were any issues there as well. All right, so how did the Vimo C system sound to you? Leave comments down below. We'll go ahead and jump into the DJI microphone system test right now. All right, so now we have the DJI microphone system in. How does that sound compared to the Vimo C? You just let me know it down in the comments. We're gonna go ahead and do that same range test. I'm gonna walk about 550 feet down and we'll see how it sounds. All right, so I'm gonna just keep walking. So comparisons between the DJI mic and the Vimo C. The DJI mic does have a touchscreen receiver, which is nice. The Vimo C does have a color display, but is not touchscreen. You can mute and change volumes on that, and you can rotate the display. You can change settings from mono, stereo, and a safety channel, but there is no touchscreen. There aren't a lot of options you can change like you can do in the DJI microphone system. But keep in mind, this system comes in at half the price of the DJI system. So keep that in mind. Is that the C system is not compatible with a microphone. So if you are wanting to use the built-in microphone in the So, how does this sound so far? Testing 1, 2, 3. My forward and backward. Testing 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Testing 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Check 1, 2, 3. Comparing the two units, I'll put the stats up on the screen for. Quick. So, how does it sound now? We are at about 550 feet, and I'll start heading back to you. All right, here we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. So hopefully you can make up your mind between these two systems, which is right for you. Spend over twice as much on the DJI system, which is definitely nice. Similar aspects as far as the charging case goes. You can drop both systems into a charging case, have about 20 hours between the two systems to be able to keep you up and running for almost a day's worth of shooting time. All right, so did we get any breakup this time? I'll find out when I get back into the studio and scrub through the footage, see if there was any breakup at all. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Here we go. So that concludes the range test and audio test between these two systems. Let me know it down in the comments what you think between the two systems, which you thought was better audio-wise, which experienced more or breakups, if any. So that is it for this comparison video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. I'll be glad to answer you. Links to both the products will be down in the description below. Some of them are affiliate links, so they do help out the channel quite a bit. So that's it. Film safe, fly safe, and bye for now.